the Victorian themed science fiction. And they were talking about Neil Stephenson, who had wrote Snow Crash. And they were talking about that his writing was about cyberpunk. And cyberpunk was about the internet and cyber. So they said, well, since we're writing about Victorians and Victorian technology and Victorian science fiction, we must be steampunk. Because he's cyberpunk, we must be steampunkers. And that's where the term steampunk comes from. That's the origin of steampunk. Now, if you know about sci-fi conventions or Comic-Cons or anything like that, everybody dresses as characters from comic books or from animation or from games, various video games. You're dressed as somebody. But people who do steampunk are dressed as steampunk characters because they are not established. Well, what do you got? Phineas Fogg? That's it.
Nemo?
That's it.
Captain
Nemo. Yes, Phineas Fogg and Captain Nemo. That's it. That's your two characters. Unless you can also count Girl Genius.
Now, what about the girl that was in the TV show that had? She had that wonderful.
Oh, that's I
You remember what her name?
I forget what her name is.
Yeah, Emma something or other, right? Anyway,
so basically, so basically that was completely open for you to do as you see fit. You could be a steampunk adventurer and wear a pith helmet or a fez, and
fezzes are cool.
And fezzes are cool, and dress as you like. It was completely open. It wasn't somebody else's interpretation. It was yours to do as you see fit with. And to me, that's the big blessing of steampunk is it is yours to do as you see fit with.
But you can create your own character.
You can create your own character as like Major Catastrophe. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
How does Alice in Wonderland and Mad Hatter and all of that fit into steampunk?
Well,
Must be a connection.
the thing is, of course, Alice in Wonderland is a Victorian fantasy environment, and by derivative of steampunk, you want to just simply, even though Carol Lewis did not actually put any gears or mechanisms in it, we just want to put them there.
Okay.
I
I
know.
like them there.
I mean, the thing is, you got a hookah smoking caterpillar, you've got mushrooms that you eat. I mean, this is like entirely psychedelic. This is more of a psychedelic fantasy, but we made it steampunk. I'm sorry. So yes, I was like once again, it is ours to do as we see fit. So it's Victorian, it's ours. Yeah, done. Yes, another shill. Yes, thank you.
If someone wanted to visit the Never Was Hall, where would one go?
You know what hell where it is? Oh wait. The Never Was Hall is currently situated in the back lot of the Obsidian Works, situated on 510 Pennsylvania in the lovely Vallejo, or Viejo. If you actually live in Vallejo, it's behind the Times Herald building.
And it's from when to when?
And you may visit it anytime, provided it is only Sunday between noon and 6 o'clock.
At which time we have our
Yes,
safety meeting.
after 6, we're drinking. Get the hell away. The hell with the event.
Question.
Oh yes, can I have the shill question over here?
Yeah, so what is the definition of steampunk? If somebody asks you, what is steampunk? What is it exactly?
Steampunk is exactly Victorian science fiction fantasy. Reinterpreted by you.
Okay. See, are you saying is it a lifestyle or is it just a way of dressing?
Yes.
Or what is it?
All the above.
Apparently, I think it's a lifestyle. I cannot recommend that.
And the reason it's called steam is because the fantasy was in the era of steam power.
Yes. It's like the jet, it's just like you have the nuclear age, the jet set, the atomic age. So we're the steam age. The idea that steam is the primary form of technology, it's basically, and in some ways, okay, you gotta realize this is sci-fi. So you can have television, you can have cell phones and stuff like that, but they're covered in brass and copper, and somehow they are related to steam. I mean, like, people go, well, that wouldn't be in existence in the steam age. It's Jules Verne. He has television sets, give me a friggin' break. It's run by Flossagen. Okay. There is some unexplicable technology that you would not understand, but somehow runs through copper pipe. It's an aesthetic. It's not, doesn't have to make sense. We like it. It's cute. It's wonderful. We like the look. We like top hats. Give me a friggin' break. Okay, Josh.
What new things can we expect from the Nevertheless Hall in the coming year? What events and what projects?
Is there anybody here that's going to ask questions that I don't know personally?
We have to promote somehow. So.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we are currently working on a gypsy Vardo. Vardo, i.e. gypsy wagon. This will actually be used as an ad hoc vehicle that we will take out to various events and use as an office I can take naps in, but also we'll also be able to serve food out of and do various things with it. It's actually going to be a wonderful decorative thing, which actually will also be functional as an extra bedroom in my backyard, which is horribly useful for a lot of extra people that we have around the shop. Maybe drinking too much and should be going home.
We never drink too much.
No, we never drink too much, that's right.
It's just not enough alcohol.
We're currently building a pirate ship disability scooter. This is actually a disability scooter for disabled pirates. Just because you can't walk up steps or run doesn't mean you can't still loot and maraud.
It's called Grego's Marauder.
Yeah, Grego's Marauder.
Our disabled man.
Yeah, this man actually needs peg legs. We're actually also building a big-wheeled, three-wheeled, big-wheeled vehicle for the Obtanium Cup Contraption Rally. Another plug that someone had not asked me a question about, but I will do it anyway. We're doing the Obtanium Cup. This is the Obtanium Cup right here, which I have neglected to put on last year's winners on there. But this is the professional cup of the Obtanium Cup. There's another cup winner in there. The Obtanium Cup is a contraption rally on Mare Island. It is actually technically a art obstacle course, which people with handmade vehicles try to circumnavigate flying monkeys, zombies, and Mad Hatters. This year we'll be adding robots.
On Mare Island.
Problem with robots, sir.
Robots are a constant problem. Yes, it actually will be the obstacle of getting around the broken down robots in the way.
July 27th.
July 27th.
On Mare Island.
In case you haven't already picked up one of our cards already, that would be, please note that date. Do I have any other shills with questions?
Oh, I think we're it.
Wow.
Yay!
Yay! I say to you in the Hibernian Empire.
And the Collins Pub.
And the Collins Pub! Yay! I hope this was both informative, educational, informative, your affirmative right here.
Affirmative, informative, and affirmative.
Nobody asked me about, you know what, no one asked me about the one-eyed octopus that I have on the front of the microphone.
Yeah. The order of.
The Order of Cthulhu.
How does one join the order of?
No, you're too late. You can't ask questions. Questions are done. The floor is closed. That will just have to be a mystery. They don't know about Cthulhu because they cannot be saved.
Stay tuned.
No matter what you do.
All right, thank you very much for your patience. We now return you to your normal broadcasting. Whatever passes for normal around here.
Great, Shannon.
Do I still get paid?
Master ceremony.
Oh wait, I'm doing this for free?
Nobody told you, sir? This is part of your community service.
Yes, community service. Free.
No, it's called.
All right, more drinking.